Hey guys, it's Kenny, and today we're doing, yes, another draw with me. I know I've done a lot of these. This is currently the 5th one I'm filming. I don't know when exactly it's going to come out, but the more I can stockpile, the more I can sprinkle in some of the other content as well without having to worry about deadlines, which honestly really helps me a lot. And I honestly really like doing these videos, being able to just talk into the void and hopefully get some positive feedback. Here's hoping. I don't know. But today we're doing another draw with me, so I got my sketchbook out with me. Let me turn to the right page. Okay, we're doing another draw with me. And today we're talking about video games, because who doesn't like talking about video games? And I just randomly made a line in my journal that was not good of me. But today we're talking about video games because, you know, who doesn't like video games? Video games are like the universal, they're pretty universal. You got games like Pokemon that is beloved all around the world. For its ability to appeal to so many people. You've got video games like Minecraft, that's the same way. It's like, doesn't matter what country you live in, you just all united through a mutual love of a video game. And you know, that's something truly special. Truly special. And that's great. And of course, there's always the weird people on video games. Like, same thing with online. There's just weird people out there that you should honestly try to avoid. Because, you know, they're weird people. They're weird people. But, you know, for the most part, there's quite a good amount of good people out there that play video games. Where am I going with this? Video games have a special way of just uniting people, whether that's through like video gaming conventions, like let's do E3. E3 is video game convention. Or I'm the least qualified person to talk about this. Or through online like role player games. There are just so many different genres out there that so many different people enjoy, and it's awesome. It's just so awesome and fascinating to watch, you know? My personal experience with video games has always been pretty mundane. Me and my sisters played a lot of Minecraft, quite a bit of the time, because, you know, any 2000s kid has played Minecraft. We still play Minecraft occasionally. I wasn't the biggest video gamer. I'm still not the biggest video gamer. I don't play a ton of video games. I don't spend a lot of time playing video games. A lot of my time is spent in my room, you know, filming these. You know, that kind of stuff. So I never really played a ton of video games. One thing I wanted to talk about in this video was, does anybody remember Disney Infinity? Like the Disney Infinity games with the action figures, and they were like 20 bucks a pop. They're all Disney figurines, kind of like Skylanders sort of thing. Kind of like the amiibos we have now, where you plug them in and you can play as that character. Well, that was for the Xbox 360, and my family had gotten an Xbox One, so we basically just hid the game away in our in our house for like a good year before picking it back up again, and boy was it a trip. Oh, anybody that's ever played Disney Infinity would know that there were 3 different versions of it that came out, and we bought every single one. We got Disney Infinity 1.0, Disney Infinity 2.0, and the 3.0. We had it all, and we had a ton of different figures. We had Tinkerbell, we had Baymax, we had all the odds and ends. We were a Disney Infinity family. But we recently digged it up again, and it was kind of fun. Do you remember anybody that's ever watched the Clone Wars? The Star Wars, the Clone Wars? It's kind of like that animation, like really kind of blocky. And like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not my favorite style, but you know, it's cool. It's like that style of animation, and the lip syncing is kind of trash, but it's so fun either way. And I don't know why. It's just so much fun. But that was an old gem we went and revisited, and my sisters have been begging me to play it, but again, I'm not an avid video gamer. One video game that I always loved to play was Pokemon. I talk about it. I need to pronunciate more in these videos. I was playing back a different one. I realized I hadn't pronunciated like at all. So I'm going to try my best to pronunciate now. But one video game I always liked was Pokemon, because I used to play Roblox on occasion. I actually still have a lot of friends that play Roblox, because you know it's Roblox. But I played a Pokemon fan game on Roblox, and I instantly like fell in love with it. It had every single Pokemon from all the 7 generations at the time. So I had the Sun and Moon starters, and that game helped me pick my future Sun and Moon starter of Poplio. That would later evolve into Primarina, but you guys know the story. And it was quite a gem. It had its own storyline. It had a trading place that wasn't broken on my first run of it, but it got really broken. It doesn't work anymore, and it's kind of sad. But it had so much stuff that was just so cool. You could trade with other people, you could battle with other people, all using, on Roblox. And it always said it was a beta version because it was constantly being worked on. And so that was cool because, the game wasn't quite finished yet. And, it really just instilled this, love of Pokemon onto me. To the fact that I now have 3 Pokemon games. I'm working through Pokemon Shield right now because I really wanted a Galarian Ponyta. That was my ultimate goal, and I got a Galarian Rapidash, so I'm happy now. And I've gone through Pokemon Sun, and I'm currently going through Pokemon Ultra Sun as well, because, I'm 5 years late. But yeah, it just instilled this instant love of the franchise, being able to go out and catch these different Pokemon. That's why one of my favorite Pokemon is I think it's Puchina. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Again, not an avid video gamer. I'm sorry if I've offended somebody just by talking about video games. But Puchina, one of my favorite Pokemons because one of the evil teams in that game had a Puchina, and I thought it was adorable. Many of my favorite Pokemon just happen to be the most adorable little things. Appeals to my girly bias, you could say. But yeah, I just had this love of the franchise instilled to me through this one fan game. And then I went to revisit it earlier, actually, and it had all been taken down due to copyright. because it used the Pokemon logo, and if you don't use the Pokemon logo, that's like instant. You dead, son. But they used it anyway. So they used the Pokemon logo, and they also used. I don't know if they remade the models, but they were still using the like actual Pokemon games, sort of thing. So the game was not built to last. It's called Pokemon Bricks Bonds. It's gone through so many other names on Roblox as people keep reposting it to try and keep it alive, but really it's kind of dead now. It's kind of dead. But it was just a really fun time. It was fun. So turning my attention to the sketch real quick while we're at a bit of a point, I am drawing a dragon. This is just a random character design. I've been trying to work on my character design skills to make my stuff more interesting, so hopefully it turns out cool. But yeah, that's how I fell in love with Pokemon. There's also the anime that I started watching. I can't remember if I started watching it before or after that one Pokemon game. I bet it was after, honestly. But I started watching it, and I knew my mom and dad, they absolutely hated it. They could not stand Ash's voice. They couldn't stand all the other characters. So I'd have to watch it in secret so that I didn't make my mom and dad upset by watching the Pokemon anime. It's actually why me and my sisters, we finished the Indigo League one, which was the first season of it, and then we watched through all the Netflix episodes that released of the X and Y series, and that's about it. It's about all the Pokemon anime we watched. We tried to get into... Oh my gosh, I keep bringing the sketchbook over. I am so sorry. We tried to watch the Sun and Moon anime, but that one's bad. It's so bad. At least the first season had clever writing, lovable characters. Ash's voice was a bit annoying. I will condemn it for that. But it had charm. The Sun and Moon anime was just annoying. It was annoying. Me and my artist friend, we always rat on it a bit because, it was a bad anime. It was bad. Is it classified as an anime? Is the Pokemon TV show count as an anime? My sister keeps saying it's not an anime, but I keep calling it an anime. It's like, it's produced by Japan, so is it an anime? I know, someone please tell me if this is an anime. I've always heard it talked about as a Pokemon anime. It's the only anime I've ever seen, if it's an anime. I don't watch anime. I can say Nani, and that's about it. I can say Shinryu, which was from, like, I don't know, what did my sister say was from, like, Tomato? See, this is why I don't follow trends. I end up making a fool of myself. But, yeah. Because of that love of Pokemon, I started watching the anime. The Sun and Moon one crashed and burned. I tried to watch it. I honestly did. I tried to get into it. And then I read online that Misty and Brock made an appearance. So I went into Netflix and just skipped forward to that part and then didn't pick it up ever again because it was bad. But yeah. You see, video games, they connect to so many different things, like, across the world. It's like, Pokemon's got its anime, it's got its plushies, it's got all this different stuff. FNAF, it's got its merchandise, it's got its plushies, and all that stuff going for it. What other video games have massive franchises? Minecraft, it's got its stuff going for it. there's just so many different parts of video games that it's like we've all like formed a love for. Like I'll use Pokemon again. It's like you get this like deep-seated like love of a franchise to the point like you follow it along. I've watched so many M&J TV tier list of Pokemon. I've watched through the entire Ranking the Bird Pokemon video multiple times because I absolutely love the franchise. You know, and when you have like a love for the franchise, like let's say Dark Souls. I don't know much about Dark Souls, but I know people really like it. When you have such a like deep-seated love for a franchise, it finds a way to bring people together. I'm gonna bring up my artist friend again. We both have a love for Pokemon as well as drawing, and that's what really, you know, brought us together, was like these loves of like the different franchises that we loved. And you know, video games are a big factor in that. You know, it has a way of just bringing people together, whether that's at like conventions or just like at school or just like in your neighborhood. There's so many different things that video games just like help bring us together in, you know? But yeah. If there is like a line you have to draw when it comes to video games, you don't want to be like addicted to it. Me and my sister used to play Minecraft like nonstop, like an unhealthy amount. So it's like you have to draw a line somewhere. You don't want to be a lazy thump on a log for the rest of your life. But you know, you can find joy and fun in video games and enjoy your time playing them, whether that's with other people or not. It's like there's a ton. I used to be into The Sims, so I'd play The Sims all the time. And you know, it's like, it's by yourself, but it gave me a lot of joy, you know? There's so many things like that come from video games that just, you get to see all the imagination. And like video games take a long time to produce. Like even the really bad ones, they take a long time to produce and circulate and, you know, all the different stuff. You know, like that stuff takes time, it takes effort, it takes willpower. And it's like even the bad games, like what's a bad video game? Like even the cheap knockoffs, it took effort and time and energy to create that. It's like with art, it's like, you know, someone took the time to go and make all the code for the video game, or someone took the time to sketch out with a pencil all the character designs, and like someone took the time for the writing, for the storyboarding, for all this stuff to make, you know, a video game. And honestly, that's what amazes me so much about, you know, the world. It all takes so much work and dedication, and it comes out, and you still have the chance of it coming out like trash, you know? It's like, there's so many, like, I don't even know. I'm plunging myself into an existential crisis, guys. Save me, please. Okay. We're still talking about video games, right? Not the world in general. We still good? I think we're still good. But, yeah. You know, if video games could, like, they, like, bring the world together more. And that's something, like, truly, truly special. It's like, you will never see people more united through like their love and appreciation of something than like through video games. On a more lighthearted note, apparently an average Pokemon game takes like 52 hours to complete. So that's kind of cool. I claimed my family Switch for the next 52 hours until I complete Sword and Shield. So, you know, wish me luck on that. I'll probably do a speed art of the starters. I really want to do a speed art of the starters. My starter was Score Bunny, who I named Cotton. So I'll be sitting there with my sister on her phone. It's like next to me on the couch. I'll be like, okay, now kick him in the face, Cotton. It's like, yeah, it's fun. So, after starting to play Sword or Shield, I'm starting to play Shield. I now know why people keep making fun of Hop. He's Hop. Yeah, I finally understand it now. But, okay, this sketch is almost done now. It still needs some touch-ups, especially around the tail area, which I'm going to start doing now. Sketches do take a lot of time to finish, which is kind of hard when you try to set like a 20-minute deadline so that you're not talking on and on and on for 30 minutes to a camera, which is actually what number I started editing, number 4 of the Draw With Me, and it's a half an hour long. What was I even talking? I was talking about National History Day, and by the time this comes out, it'll already be out. So I can't even like say like what it's about, you know, because it's already out. But yeah, what I think I'll do now, since we're already at minute 22, I'm going to finish this sketch on camera. And from here, I'm going to speed it up so you guys can see the finished sketch and I can use it in the thumbnail. But yeah, I really hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you after the sketch is sped up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, guys. Okay, we're at minute 34. So the sketch is done, and I had to do some cleaning up along the sketchbook because it's been more of a problem lately. I keep forgetting that, you know, pencil lead smudges like a lot. It smudges a lot, and because of that, my entire like side of my finger is covered in pencil lead. It only happens on this side, which is my drawing side. It even like comes off. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's cool. But the sketch is finished. Any touch-up work will. So, now I will put the full size on the screen because, like I said in number 3. This camera is not always the best way to view these, so it's always a finishing touch I add at the end of the video. And now, I'm going to suggest you go and subscribe over up there, and maybe watch a new video over here. Does this work? Is it working? Am I pointing in the right direction? Hopefully I am. please. So enjoy that. And that's really it for this video. And go enjoy your video games for the rest of this ungodly quarantine. That's it for this video. See ya.